I know the title of this video makes it look like clickbait, and for those that watch the channel regularly, you know I don't do clickbait. But it is kind of true. This is the TV we're looking at. I think we've looked at millions of them in the past. But I was gifted this TV today. Actually, I stole it, I suppose. But I did get into a fight about it first. I dropped some TVs off at the local recycling centre, and there's a couple of them there, just lying there. Somebody had just dropped them off. My timing was good. They dropped this one off, which is a Samsung Smart. I guess it's got a smashed screen, but I've got parts underneath this desk here for this. I've got a screen for this, and I've got spare boards, and I've got all sorts. But I asked if I could have it, and he said, well, it was a strange reply. The gentleman replied, "Sorry, there's cameras." And I thought, what? That doesn't answer my question. I said, can I take this one and the other one? The other one was a 40-inch Vestel. And he just went, oh, sorry, cameras. Not allowed to let you have them. And I'm sure you have this problem at your local recycling centre. They turn into little headmasters, shall we say, for some particular reason. Even though it's a recycling centre, if you would like it so you could use it and recycle it, they don't let you have it. And I said, well, I understand that. I said, but, you know, I could have these working by tea time. It's what I do. Which was a great claim on my part, because it was about 3:15 in the afternoon. But anyway, he said, oh, no, sorry, I'm just not allowed to. The fact that I can get these working or use the parts inside them is a prime example of local recycling at its finest. Yes, I thought, thank you. I thought that was a great quote. Don't know where it came from. Shakespeare, I think. And he wasn't going to have it. But luckily enough, the gentleman that had just dropped these two off was bringing a third. The third one was completely past its sell-by date. And so I said, are these yours? To which he replied, yes. Which was great in front of the guy at the recycling centre, because that meant that technically the recycling centre doesn't own them. So I said to the guy, would you mind if I had these? Because I can get these working, please. To which he replied, help yourself. So I managed to take them away. And the guy at the recycling centre, I think, was rather pleased that I could take them, but he was just a bit worried about what his bosses would say. There are people that go to recycling centres and they pay, not a fortune, but they pay something like £5 per TV to take it away. So some of these guys get, a little bit of money, and I'm not arguing about that, but anyway. So that was my fight, and I won it in the end. As I say, I imagine this is got a damaged screen, but it is a 32-inch smart TV, and I have got screens. I've got so many parts for these. So again, a bit like that TV yesterday. Thank you for all the comments yesterday, and well done to Cucumber Man. Because I put up a video yesterday that stated how much, because I thought I was quoted £29 for a set of backlights, and I didn't realise, but it was £29 for 10 sets of them. Wow. Really cheap. So I went through all that time yesterday. Well, it didn't take long. I think it was about 45 minutes to solder individual backlights. But sometimes it's good to do that. I quite like that. I find soldering very therapeutic. And you don't get a chance to do a lot of soldering in this job. You get a chance to do a bit, but not a lot. And I'm going to do more of those, as I said in the video yesterday. It does save a bit of money. Probably not as much as I thought I was saving yesterday, but well done, Cucumber Man. And well done for other people that said, that TV's perfectly fine now, you've repaired it, sell it. So do you know what? I went, yeah, because I'm not going to use that one. I've got all the ones I need for my monitors. So I stuck it up on Facebook for 75 quid, and it went within 10 minutes. So I'm very happy with that. It's a happy result, because I think I was given that TV. So let's plug this one in and see the screen is. It may not be smashed. We may be looking at a backlight issue here. If so, I've got hundreds of the blooming things underneath me. We'll get this one working. Oh no, I think that is. I think that is kind of past its sell-by date. Only, I don't know if you can see, but there is a kind of a holy thing there. Holy, yeah, very holy. Right, okay. So let's plug it in and switch it on and see how bad it is. But we'll make it good. The one good thing that this TV has, it has still got its little logo lever at the bottom. A lot of people lose those. I'm going to switch some lights off because that interferes with everything. But it is looking a bit gummy over there, but never mind. Switch it on. Have I got a Samsung remote? Do I need a Samsung remote? Oh, nothing's coming on. Oh well. Nothing's coming on because, as you can possibly see, or maybe you can't, I don't know, I'm not. There's a red standby light. Let me just bring it down a bit. There, you can see that now. There's a red standby light. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how smashed is it? I don't know. Let's get a Samsung remote. Has this one got batteries in? Is it going to make that one flicker? Oh, yes, it does. So, hello? That's not broken. Unless it's damaged in the top. No. Smart Hut is being... Did I plug... How can Smart Hut be being updated when I haven't got... Okay. There is nothing wrong. Oh, I see something. Can you see something? There is a... Let's just go to... But I don't think there's no damage to this screen whatsoever. Why would somebody throw a TV away? Would somebody throw a TV away just because of a lens that's fallen off? Self-diagnosis. Let's have a look. Picture test. Oh, I can't even see. Oh, yes, it's there. Just give me the down picture. Oh, I can see it now. I can see it. There. But there's nothing wrong with this TV. Let's get it a reset. So we'll go to info menu, mute, power on. That didn't work, did it? You've got to be a bit quick. Info, menu, mute, power on. I'm just trying to get it into service mode so I can do a proper factory reset. Yes. So let's do a factory reset. And then on the factory reset, it should launch with a little video. So it gives us a chance to just check out what the screen is really like. But at the moment, I'm thinking that this is all right. Let's just wait for the little Samsung video to kick in. Well, there's two things that I can see. There is that lens missing there, but there is a black spot here. That could be a backlight that's burnt up. So we should take the back off there. I'm quite pleased that this is... Why would somebody throw this away? Even with that spot and that spot, it's still perfectly usable for a spare bedroom, kitchen type TV, isn't it? Maybe not. Some people are just happy to buy the latest and the greatest. Okay. Give me a couple of minutes. You've seen me do millions of 32-inch Samsung, so you don't need to show me to show you. That's right. how the back and everything comes off. So we'll get right down to the backlights and have a look what that black spot could be. Oh, I didn't even know if I've got the mobile camera working yet there. The only shame about this TV is there was no stand. I'm just looking about that dirt. It looked like there was a black spot, but there's nothing on here, and there's nothing in there. Well, we'll have a look at that later, but could that be a thing, something on the screen? Could be. But, oh. Let's disconnect main board from the power board so we get all the backlights on. That's the one we're going to be gluing back on later. See if they're all working. And they are working. So the only problem is this one here, which as you look at it, and probably with this camera too, until I zoom in, you can't tell. You never can tell. But anyway, that's all I have to do is stick that one on with a bit of gloop. But there was a little black mark, unless I was seeing things. Stick my glasses on for this. It's a cold, well, it's not cold, but it's a wet and windy night. Okay, I've got to get some more of this B7000, but I've got to get the smaller, thinner tubes if I'm going to be sticking more lenses on, because the fat tubes aren't much good. Switch that on just to make sure I'm not going to get any shadows. Nope, that's pretty damn perfect. So let me just put this on. What was I seeing that was black around? It was around here, I thought. Let me put the top cover back on. Well, it's not a backlight issue, so where would it have been? I'm sure I've got the screen here. So I'm thinking it was about here. Don't know. Well, we've got a little spot anyway, so let's put the screen back in and just see what that little black mark was that I saw. I will put this back on just to keep it in place. Do you think it's a bit late to go to be lifting it up? Or do you think that glue would have set by now? Sure, if I'm gentle, I'll get away with it. Once again, of course, in the days when Samsung used Sharp, had the famous RUM TK, what was it, 5351? T-Con. Sorry, there. And it was famous for one of these chips. I can't remember. I don't think it was that one. It's smaller. I think it was that one, which is a video chip, which I think it was the ASF14, something like that, which would go. If you still try and look for these T-Cons on eBay, they're still pretty expensive. Now, I can understand somebody throwing a screen away if the picture has gone completely. I even can understand people throwing away a TV with the backlight's gone. Just imagine at your local recycling place, like I've witnessed, the amount of TVs that just get thrown, which for, you know, people like us that repair them or like repairing them, it's a travesty. You know, it's money down the drain that we could be earning. Free TVs. Anyway, let's switch this on and see if anything happens. It's probably gone into standby. Okay. We'll put the rest in later, but for now, let's just put the back on and plug this in and see if, I'm not being as gentle with it as I should. I don't want that lens to fall off. Are we in standby? It's not coming on. What have you done? It's not coming on. So maybe it has another fault. And oh, hang on a minute. I've disconnected the main board, haven't I? Yes, the backlights are on. I have noticed recently my memory is, you know, silly little bits like that. I've been doing it on several occasions. I think I did it on the video yesterday. So what is it? This one here. Egypt. Plug that in. Might as well plug in the pink cable. See if YouTube's still active. Right. We have got a standby light. How's that lens fallen off? No. And that dark patch seems to have gone. I've got no idea what that dark patch was. Maybe I was seeing something. Maybe I was seeing... I mean, the screen does need a bit of a clean. I'm just networks, wireless network. Yes. Well, we don't want the wireless. We want wired. No wireless router. No wireless router. Hey. Yes, it's got a wireless router. Anyway, I ain't bothered about that. Eco sensor is on. I'm very happy for it. Set up Smart Hub. Okay. Well, I'll try and edit this down to a 20-minute video, which is possibly not going to happen, is it? It's just setting up its smart TV a bit. Oh, clean the screen. Well, that was a quick. You see, there's now. Just imagine finding, half a dozen of these a week at the recycling centre. They're going to be out there across the UK. They are going to be out there. One lens had fallen off, and a clean is all this needs. It doesn't come with a stand, which is a shame because I haven't got one. But that doesn't matter. I've got loads of brand new remotes and plugs, so again, just plug it on. They're nice, reliable TVs, these. They are nice, reliable TVs. I don't want wireless. I want wired. Okay. Why didn't ask me? I thought sometimes when you plug in, it overrides everything, but obviously not. Don't know what I'm thinking of. You're seeing a few lines on screen. I'm seeing a few patches where it's a bit mucky, but I'll get some of my smell of success. Well, I'm really pleased I got this one. The other one that I've got is I'm probably not going to be so lucky because it's really rattling. It's a 40-inch Vestel, and it sounds like all the lenses have come off. But if the screen's okay, I'll have a set of backlights for it. So we'll have a look at that tomorrow night, I think. Thank you very much for watching and doing everything else that you do. And I'll see you next time. Sign your life away. Yes, click here. Consent. There's me apps. No doubt they're all going to start to refresh, but it will have iPlayer, Netflix, Rakuten, Prime, and YouTube. It's got the main ones. My5, Channel 4. Yeah, never mind. But it's just loading them. As you can see, they're starting to refresh. I thought I said goodbye. For heaven's sake, go away.